Hello everyone and welcome to Musical Monday, where every Monday I take a song that I've discovered or you have recommended and dissect it for you here in this video. Now, going off that list that we discovered for last week's video, I found one that I really wanted to talk about because it's the first time that we'll have ever actually talked about a musical in this series. For this week, we're going to be talking about Spring Awakening and more specifically, Touch Me. So if you're not familiar with the musical Spring Awakening talks about a bunch of teenagers in the late 19th century Germany and the bigger struggles that have come with teenage sexuality. A lot of big things happen in this story. If you've never heard the soundtrack, let me tell you, it is actually a fantastic soundtrack. The music was written by Duncan Sheik, who is quite well known in the 90s at least, and it was brought on to create this kind of folk-infused rock kind of score that was built into it. So what is Touch Me about? Well, Touch Me is kind of an interesting song when you're really listening to it because they really describe certain things, but you're kind of wondering what exactly are they talking about. They're simply talking about what is it like to simply just kiss a person or to have that feeling. One of the lines in particular that I really like, and I had to bring it up onto my computer just so I got it just right, it's where I go, when I go there, no more memory anymore. Only men on distant ships, the women with them, swimming with them to shore. So the idea of, having that moment of kissing or even just having that intercourse is you lose all kind of thought. It's like euphoria and all thought goes out the window, and it's the idea of men on distant ships they're swimming to shore, which is, I think, funny. And it keeps going, and they bring that whole line of where I go when I go there. Only hymns upon your lips, a mystic wisdom, rising with them to shore. It's this mystic wisdom of knowing what is a kiss like, and it's just something that has made kind of every person lose their sense of thought, which I think is very hilarious, to be honest with you. So what do I like about Touch Me? Well, to be honest with you, I really like the song because it's the way they describe a lot of what the feeling is like, and I think it's so beautiful, and they don't get really raunchy with it. It is a very beautiful, descriptive way of describing what that feeling can be like for someone. And it's just a nice, slow, solemn piece, and it starts off very smooth and very soft, and then starts to build up and gets bigger. And I think it works so well because of that moment of, you start with the foreplay, you get to get into that intercourse and get there, and then you're done. And it's so beautiful, and I absolutely love it. Now, what did I dislike about Touch Me? For once, there is actually not one thing that I have that I didn't like about the song, because the song is so beautiful. And again, the way they describe that feeling that people have is such a good way of describing it that I think it was the best way of doing it. Is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? It should be pretty much obvious to you guys. It is a thumbs up! Overall, the music and the very smoothness and the build up to that feeling, as well as the describing of the feeling, this is like the third time I've said it, but they're so well done that Duncan Sheik just wrote it in a perfect way. So thank you, Naaman. I'm not gonna go and butcher your last name because I know better. Thank you for recommending this track. If you guys have any sort of recommendation that you would like to see me break down in this video, please leave these in the comments down below. And before I go, I wanted to give you all a heads up that, you know how I always talk about, you can visit my Spreadshirt in the link down below. Well, I've actually started updating all of the Spreadshirt like I said I was going to. I've actually released some hot vlog merch. It's one graphic that I created on like a couple of t-shirts, but that is available for you guys. Again, the link will be in the description down below. And thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of Musical Monday. If you liked the video, please do not forget to like down below and subscribe. There are new videos every single Monday and Thursday. All of my social media links, including the link to Return Home, The Way I See It, and my merchandise shop are located in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, my name is Forrest, and remember, pink egg. Woo!